Start this right now. Hello, guys. My name is Troy McKnight, and today I'll be presenting to you guys my case for political loneliness and ideological divides. In a world where political lines are often drawn in the sand, we find ourselves not only divided but deserted, marooned by our own ideological islands. Now, this is something that is very important to me and connects so deeply with me because my entire life, me being an African American male with different political views than most, I've seen myself in a place of loneliness. So this touch is very near to me. I'm credible to speak on this subject because over the last 5 years of my life, I've been dedicated to communication research, and not only communication research, but over the last 2 weeks, I have been dedicating myself to finding the facts and the information about this subject. So today, guys, in exploring the manufactured experiences of African Americans within divergent political theories, from the contrasting philosophers of Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X to the isolation that's described in the loneliness of the Black Republican, this presentation aims to shed light on how political differences not only divide communities, but also cultivate a persuasive sense of loneliness among individuals who find themselves caught in between these worlds. The preview of this presentation we'll look at isolation across ideologies. First, we'll delve into the emotional and social isolation experienced by Black Republicans. We'll dive into next we'll talk about the divides within the civil rights movement. Next, we'll examine how different political philosophies, like within the African American community, particularly to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X, have historically created both ideological and social divides that are making it often difficult to achieve unity. Having discussed these things, now we'll be diving into the meat of this presentation. The first theme that I caught in my research was that context and political loneliness. Context plays a big role in shaping political loneliness, as pointed out by Leah W. Ringner in The Loneliness of the Black Republican. The social and historical significant influences isolation felt by Black Republicans, stated by Ringner 2015. Similarly, the impact of Dr. Martin Luther King's call for unity varied by location, revealing how context truly matters, a quote by Branch, 1988. The second theme that I found in my research is that context and eternal divides. Context also affects eternal division within the African American community. Carl M. Swain in Black Faces, Black Interests discuss how different political views can lead to misunderstandings that are often context dependent. Comes from Swain, 1993. Michael Dawson further supports this by showing how regional difference can influence political opinions within the Black community. Dawson, 1994. Now, guys, having established how context shapes both political loneliness and internal divides, it's clear that understanding the backdrop is key to addressing this issue. With that in mind, let's turn our attention to our next crucial aspect. Firstly, while existing literature often examines either political loneliness or eternal divisions, few studies truly delve into the interplay between the two. By integrating insights from the work of the loneliness of the Black Republican and studies from Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, this presentation offers more of an understanding of how these factors interact within the African American community. Secondly, given the current polarized political climate, understanding the roots of eternal community divides and loneliness is more relevant than ever. This project aims to provide a more actionable insights that could help bridge these divides informed by the past focus in the present. I know me as being a student at UALR and being an African American male who doesn't, traditionally subscribe to political views that I should by standards of society that are pushed by social media and stuff. Sometimes it is very hard and difficult for me to understand, how do I get out of this space of isolation and find more people like me? In this presentation, we've explained how political differences create separation and a sense of loneliness within the African-American community, both historically and in present day. We have seen how context shapes these experiences, identifies grabs in current literature, and discuss how this study aligns with the Department of Communications mission. So as we move forward in these polarizing times, guys, let's not forget the power of understanding dialogue to bridge these deepest divides. Thank you.